reward for how often you had to interact with this character, combined with the fact that he was among the lightest characters in the game, it just didn't help. But within the last couple of years, rocking one of the best ults, by the way. I love the flower one. Making a bit of a resurgence in recent years, but now he's got to go up against one of the greatest Diddy Kong players to ever do it in Rivers right now. The point is, will some guy be able to make that upset? We've had two today already.
Yeah.
Marvale just lost to Sinister.
Fun
and
fact.
we did have Biddy defeat
Mateo.
Yes. Give me that fun fact. Lay it on me.
Fun fact. I'm 1-0 on Sumgai.
Oh, you got to bring it up.
I had to bring it up.
You got to bring up the set count. That's what people who watch Smash tournaments are interested in.
Yeah.
The commentators' set counts.
Exactly. That's the one that matters.
They love hearing about us.
We commentators know how to play the game. So.
Oh, yeah, clearly.
But it don't matter. We're not talking about the commentators here. We're talking about Rivers versus Sumgai, which right now, I think one thing that's going to separate this matchup is if Pichu is able to get Diddy off stage, you win. But if Diddy is able to just play on stage, then Diddy wins. Is that? Oh, that's not. I thought it was gonna be a dead rat, but it's not.
No, this rat is very crisp.
Ooh. Oh yeah, and that's gonna be another key. Yeah. Electrifying.
It's scary. Yeah. I mean, at the same time, I feel like Pichu is like small enough to the point where like, if Pichu knows how to play upon the Y-axis hard enough, it can make Diddy's like neutral like a little bit more disciplined, I suppose. But I agree with you for the most part in that once Diddy has that banana in hand, it's really, at the very least, if it's not going to hit some guy, it's going to force him into positions that he doesn't want to be in the first place. So
even the usage of that side B right there, it validates the what is it called?
What, the monkey flip?
No, the monkey flip invalidates
the Thunder Jolt.
Thunder Jolt. There you go. Yeah. That's the word. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't play Pokemon. Just cut me some slack. I don't like Pokemon.
I don't play Digimon. Sorry.
I don't know anything about Raichu.
Yeah, I will say the fact that monkey flip beats like Pichu's only zoning option. Pichu's literal only zoning option, his only projectile, as one of the lightest characters in the game already. The risk-reward of interacting with him makes that happen, and you die at 119 after the hit by the ledge already off of a ledge trap. That's huge. You take that away from Pichu, that's not good. It's going to make Pichu, it's not impossible for him, but it's definitely going to make him have to work a little harder in the neutral.
It also helps a lot that Diddy's a small character himself. So this is a small character versus small character. This the only way that you'll probably be able to get away with it, because a lot of bigger characters, they struggle with the tiny ones. But Diddy being just around the same size as Pichu, it helps the matchup be a lot more easier in terms of I can hit you, I can actually touch you, and I can actually get through on you. And hopefully we can see a stock coming out, but great SDI, great mashing out there from Rivers to avoid the stock.
Yeah, that was crazy to be able to get out of that. Kind of huge. But there you go. There's the up throw to the down B. The combo that's deceptively harder than it looks, or like a kill confirm, I should say, that's deceptively harder than it looks, just depending on the weight class and gravity and percent. But there's that clean back air. Definitely going to do it. Knockback growth of that going to assist Rivers and taking the stock against Pichu. One of the downsides of him being one of the lightest characters in the game. Currently Jigglypuff, I think. I'm trying to see if I can remember this. I think Pichu's like, what, like second or third lightest, something like that. I don't even remember. I'm not going to pretend I know the numbers. All I know is that Fox is still lighter than Pikachu in this game, which is something that never should have existed in the first place. Asinine decision-making by the dev team on that part. I'll just say it. Well, let's take a look at this interaction again. Skadoosh! As the great, not late Poe the Panda would say. Then just clean Diddy ledge trapping. Z drop that banana for coverage. Boom. Doesn't matter that you pick it up if you're getting eaten by that. We're not going to small battlefield. It's Town and City. How do you feel about this pick for Pichu?
Great stage. Actually, it's a great stage for Pichu in the sense of I can kill you from the sides a lot, blast zones a lot more sooner. Also, there is the part of the stage where it becomes a flat stage layout. You get your FD stage layout, and a lot of the rats in general, just Pikachu and Pichu thrive off of flat stages. So nowhere to run, nowhere to go. Eventually, you have the platforms to play with. For every 30 seconds, I believe, or a little bit more. But even then, once those platforms are gone, it now becomes favored of Pichu. However, Diddy is also a character that thrives off of no platform. So hopefully a better game plan. The only thing I can see some guy doing a lot better is more spacing, more room to work with. Let me actually camp out a lot better and find my ways in. No DI mix up there, but even then, the stock will go in favor of Rivers.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate on the part of that was really unfortunate for some guy, and just very, very good on Rivers. Situational awareness to know that no DI was the best trap right there. Going for the down smash, gonna do it right there. It's a good pick as well as far as blast zones go, because Diddy loves to kill off the top. He's way more consistent at doing that, and I do believe Town and City Still has the biggest blast zones out of the current legal stage list, if I'm not mistaken, as
From the
well
top,
as
yeah.
as well as some of the lowest horizontal ones. And that's just something that favors Pichu, because Pichu does way better at killing off the sides, what with both forward air, down air, off of the stage to get that spike, down B as well, which kills off the side, not necessarily off the top. And Diddy likes to go for those banana up smash confirms a lot better, but he's definitely got the ledge traps in tow as well. I thought for sure he was going to mash down B and try to get another one right there. That's 1,000% what I would have done. I play a really crappy Pichu. Somebody check it out below once me and Gabe are off the mic. But yeah, platforms are back. How is this going to affect the neutral? Lingering hitbox of the down air. I love that space control.
What are you doing?
Hard
What are you
committing.
doing?
It worked. That's what he's doing.
Okay, saw the future. Definitely predicted exactly what was going to happen. I'm surprised we didn't see a get-up attack from Rivers. Definitely not.
That grab was crazy. He actually grabbed him from the other side right there.
Yes, he did.
That was something else. And these
Oh my
drag down
gosh.
loops again. Not going for one that time because the platform was way too low. He would not have been able to fast fall to get a true confirm off of Diddy there. But already stacking a pretty sizable lead at this point.
throw.
Love the ballsy grab, not needing the jump right there, actually, but going for it regardless. And the down air. Goodness. That was really textbook Pichu play. He got Diddy in disadvantage and never gave him room to breathe. Never gave him room to breathe.
Yeah, it seemed like in the early stages we were seeing a lot of pressure coming out from Rivers, but then once Sumgai was able to get their hands on Rivers, once they were playing at their pace, the whole game changed completely. And then the aggression coming out from Pichu, we saw that good combo string, the drag downs and stuff happening. All it took was just one big hit, and it comes out in the form of a sour spot down air.
At the very least, that down B whiff forced Rivers into the corner, allowed him to keep the pressure on nice and easy. No character switches, nothing. No reason to switch to Crom for this. Diddy can definitely do it at the very least. In theory, should do a good job at keeping the rat at bay as we run it right back to town and city. The question is, will the adaptation be up to snuff on the part of Rivers? Will he be able to play against some guy at a proper mid-range to the point where this character might suffer? Will he remember to monkey flip the Thunder Jolts lest some guy really start to use them again?
Now, it's an interesting choice because, yes, both these characters excel in the stage like Town and City, but, I mean, after what happened that game, too, Rivers opting to come back here, whether it's to make a statement, whether it's because it's a comfort pick, who knows? But one thing's for sure is that some guy is not letting go of that lead.
Oh, man. There you go, retreating back with the banana after getting all that percent to the point where he borderline, not lapped Rivers in percent, but at the very least was able to even that out regardless. Now we're just hanging back, trying to get some sort of Thunder Jolt confirmed. Rivers, not exactly monkey flipping, because I think he recognized that some guy was, I think he recognized that some guys realized that his neutral in game one was getting shut down by monkey flip negating the Thunder Jolt a lot over and over again. And I think that's why Rivers is deciding not to do that on a bigger stage, because like you mentioned earlier, the fact that he's on a bigger stage might be a little more advantageous for Pichu here, because even if he does monkey flip, some guy's going to be able to react to that and grab him for it and potentially kill him for it. Like this.
There's a grab, but he doesn't...
Missing the explodey box.
Wow.
But he got that explodey box, as I believe is the official term.
Is it actually?
No. No. I was just being a smasher and just making up my own fighting game terms.
I wish I was you. Really? No. I wish I lived there.
All right. Not able to do anything about that banana. Thought that would be a good time for some guy to be able to run in, but unfortunately he fell for the mix. All right, poking the shield.
I don't know why I'm looking.
Ooh, actually sneaking in the banana grab with the down tilt, too. He could have done some good stuff off that.
Just looking at the background of Town and City, I'm just like, why are the lights on? Why are people not sleeping? It's literally God knows what time.
Because a fight broke out in the middle of the night in their town, and there's a bunch of noises coming outside, and they're freaking out.
Keep it down up there. I'm trying to sleep.
Actually, it's canonically the time on the stage, what time it is on the Switch. So assuming the time on the Switch is accurate, it should only be about, 8:45. Yeah. So it's not that late. Hustle and bustle.
Purple skies, nice.
Oh, he's got the lead again, man.
It's not a good sight right now.
Will
for
we
Rivers.
be seeing another upset?
This would technically count as an upset, and a great down throw into down air into a regrab. Great stuff coming out right here from some guy who has a comfortable lead right now with that 71% of extra credit.
Oh, that's a lot of extra credit. Mrs. Puff is somewhere popping off right now.
Uh-oh.
Back air.
Now, here's the thing. You have a lead, but you're also Pichu, who not only does damage to yourself, but is susceptible to getting comboed by a character like...
That was so close. If you didn't grab ledge there, that would have been so bad for Rivers.
All right, Rivers.
Yeah, but this is a lot of damage that Pichu would have to enact on himself, really, to be able to really make a sizable difference as long as he keeps him in disadvantage right here. Trying to roll away from the monkey flip.
No, I know what happens when Rivers starts getting in, but you have to finish the stock now, Sumgai. You can't play like this.
You can't match the down tilt there like that. Rivers is going to expect that. Oh my God, one more hit and Pichu's already borderline at kill percent with the amount of rage that's on this monkey right now. This is anybody's game right now.
Okay, you got the banana on deck. All right. Jeez.
Needs a clean hit. A weak down air by the ledge will do it for Sumgai.
He hit him with the banana, but was not able to react to it. Oh my God!
The roll, those more rolls than a damn bakery.
Oh! What? Ew.
And they just keep putting us in a box, man. God, that's another one.
Ew, man. Why was that interaction?
Another one bites the dust. That was what I thought was going to happen for that first thunder jolt that sipped towards the right side. I knew that was just going to dip Rivers had that happen. Getting hit out of that the monkey barrels makes you fall way faster. Oh, he's got his Johns out already. Somebody's yelling at him.
Yeah, nah. I mean, there's nothing you can really do about that. You fought the game. And unfortunately, you put yourself in a position where you take your opponent back to the stage where they won. And yes, the game was a lot closer. But, I mean, it's just Pichu on Town and City. Sumgai on Town and City. I know some guy's a fan of that stage.
I mean, I can see why. I mean, the survivability factor for Pichu is really good, and the fact that he has all that space to be able to work with on the stage makes monkey flip a little bit more of a linear option. Even when he rolls away from it, though, he still gets hit by it sometimes. But that's definitely something some guy's going to remember at this stage in the game, to just sort of just try to run away from just, you know, foxtrot to the left instead of trying to roll away, because monkey flip can tend to cover that. But having all that much more room to work with combined with the survivability really aids in just creating that sort of like oppressive, like punish game. And if applicable at times, neutral that Pichu can create. I mean, by all means, I mean, some guy definitely outplayed him right here, but by all means, I feel like Diddy should definitely be able to function against Pichu on a stage like this. But Rivers, you know, just once he got hit, it's a whole different story, and Rivers just didn't really know how to stop getting hit. No moments like that where some guy was able to pick and choose his moments just way, way better. It's just what really ailed in this set becoming what it was.
Yeah.
Or either that or the stage counter pick as well. I mean, I feel like, you know, Rivers probably could have taken him to a better stage. I mean, I imagine that FD was probably not banned. Like you mentioned, some guy is a fan of that stage as well, right? Or at the very least, Pichu or the Rats.
The Rats are
like that stage. But he could have very well banned it against Rivers too. And unfortunately, you know, we're never going to know until later. So that's another upset in the books for you all right here. Some guy advancing to, that was Winners Round 3, so I believe that's top 8?
This will be he's in the top 8 qualifier now.
Top 8 qualifier now. Okay.
Would be waiting for the winner of, actually, we'll be playing Pattaya Kazuya later on for top 8.
Now that's, you know, talk about a character who doesn't want to, you know, talk about like, you know, a matchup where you as a character who thrives off of your interactions does not want to interact. That sucks. I don't even know if we're going to see that matchup on stream, but I can already tell you that matchup probably sucks.
For Kazuya.
For Kazuya?
You're a tiny being. You can just duck the electric. You can literally just not get hit. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if that functions for Pichu. I know it functions for like Kirby, Jigglypuff and stuff. You can just avoid getting caught with the electric as long as you play carefully. As long as you play carefully. But you can get grabbed still. That's the only thing that will probably...
Kazuya has more normals than any other character in the cast, though. He can still just do the little... he can still do the forward down light, I think, which is the forward back light. I don't remember which one it is, which is that little kick that he does.
Theoretically, it does sound bad for Pichu just because Pichu just
I will say it's bad against a Kazuya that knows how to do nothing but like turn their brain off and just spam electric wind god fist, and that's it.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah, but clearly not against Pichu from what you're telling me.
Well... learn the game.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, I'm saying against maybe a brain-dead Kazuya that doesn't know what they're doing and just thrives off the gimmick.
Unless you're T, I don't think you'll probably get away with it because T just spams the whole electric wind.
T would spam it against Pichu, like against a really good Pichu, and it would work.
It would?
He would just find a way.
Yeah. But there's no T in this bracket. We do have
could
Pattaya.
Go the distance.
We do have Pattaya, though, going up against some guy. That will be off-stream, unfortunately. But... it doesn't matter because we got some even greater sets. One of the sets that we should be seeing on stream should be Jackal going up against Justin Byleth.
Ooh.
And
oh man, I didn't think I was going to be able to cast a Justin Byleth set tonight.
hopefully it's going to be.
He's one of the first people that greeted me on the way in.
Yeah, he's
a nice kid.
He's a nice kid.
He's a nice kid. Yeah.
Yeah. Old guard versus new guard, nonetheless. Jackal, a